Hello everyone, thanks so much for taking some time out of your busy days to stop on here and check us out. This is MaxxPowered Gaming. We're going to be running through some deck tech tuning and testing with our Wizard Strike deck, which is a Izzet Aggro style deck built around some synergy with Wee Dragonauts, the Cinder and Beamsplitter Mage. But as for the deck, we've got 3 maximum altitudes, which are mainly used on a Electromancer or a Beamsplitter Mage to be able to hop over any defenders to attack in conjunction with or adjacent to Cinder and Wee Dragonauts. We've got 4 ops to help trigger off the synergy here with Dragonauts and Cinderwind, plus it's some draw to draw into some better items. Charter Course ends up being only a 1 mana cost, which you can cast on a turn, again to get further synergy, or if you just need cards. We run 4 Lava Coils in this deck. It just keeping the board clear is helpful. It's also something that we can do on our turn before we know we're attacking to get the additional synergy from Cinderwind and Dragonauts. So we run 4 in the deck. I also run 4 Run Amoks. This, when you end up casting it on your Beamsplitter Mages, not only does the Beamsplitter Mage get +3, you get to cast the same +3/+3 and trample on another creature. So for instance, if you don't have your maximum altitude, but you have a Beamsplitter Mage and a Electromancer and you want to go in for lethal, a Run Amok on both of those two will at least give them trample, so you have excess damage going through to the face. So there's a that's a main combo for it. Same thing with Sure Strike. Sure Strike is a +3 in first strike, which we can also cast on Beamsplitter, which then gets duplicated elsewhere, which doubles the combos that you get from Cinderwinds. It also helps with Dragonauts pump up pretty good, so there's a lot of synergy there. Wizard Lightning, we could put 1 more in and maybe take out the Lava Coil if you wanted to. You pretty much always have a wizard down, so it's helpful to have 1 damage or 1 mana 3 damage, which also further synergizes. And of course, our main deck, the Adeliz, the Cinderwind, and Wee Dragonauts. This is really where a lot of your combos come from. Play a Wee Dragonauts on 3, play a Cinderwind on 4 with any combination of 1 mana cost spells, especially if you were able to cast a Beamsplitter Mage out on 2, and you've got a pre-explosive turn 4 that's very unexpected. So let's get into some games here. Alright, see how we perform. And this is a test and tune session, so we're looking to work out any twinks before we take the deck into platinum and above. We are currently running with our Mind Elimination deck, which is a Grixis hand hate built around Thief of Sanity combinations. So if you're interested in something like that, we just put a video up as well. Opening hand. We do draw into a nice little Beamsplitter Mage Dragonauts combo, and we've got a maximum altitude as well, and a Run Amok and 3 mana, so we'll keep this. This is a pretty good one. We will show red first, I think. And let's see what we're up against. So far, white. Alright, looks like white aggro around Pridemade. So we gotta keep things running a little bit quick here. Let's get a mage out. I wonder if you can double, when you cast an instant resource spell, it targets only Beamsplitter Mage. So this might be a good one to test out if you can chain a spell from one Beamsplitter to another Beamsplitter to another creature. Getting cast down here, Dawn of Hope. Alright. So let's in fact drop out our Dragonauts. And we'll attack the 2. Oh, do we go off a little bit here? Or do we test things? Oh, how much damage can we do? So we would be casting 3 additional spells. So 3 times 2, so that's 6. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then double all that. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I've got it. Yeah, I think we've got this. Alright. Beamsplitter. Duplicates. Beamsplitter. Duplicates. And then we will cast Run on the Beamsplitter as well. And we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, turn 4. Wow, wee woo. So that's a great way to start off with the showcase of the deck. Oh, that's some fun stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we make up these little fun decks. It was very hard to build a Dragonauts deck like this with so many creatures, but the synergy you get from all the wizards is just too good. Alright, opening hand. We've got a nice combo built, nothing really cast, but with an extra spare mana to get into a Charter Course on turn 2, with some options of a Beamsplitter on turn 2, we may just keep this. Got a couple turns to draw. We will show red again first. We got a couple turns to draw into some of our other wizard synergy. Guildgate or a Simic deck? Alright, so we will start off. I don't think we're really threatened, so we'll get a Beamsplitter out. Oh, 3 Run Amoks, that's a little bit crazy. So let's go ahead and enter you tapped. And I think we get rid of a Run Amok, even though yeah, I think we do. Tough decision to make there. So he is going rampity ramp, ramp, ramp. See him blocking that. End our turn. We draw another red mana. Makes things a little bit interesting here. Or if we draw any other mana, really. Or an Electromancer would be nice. Alright, so I don't think we've got what it takes to finish him off this next round. We have access to another mana, so what does this do for us? We can cast everything. So let's talk about, we've got a base of 4 damage right here. If I cast maximum altitude, that's 4 damage, 5 damage, that's 6 damage. And then from this, that would be 7, that would be 8. And cast this, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, we've got this. So pay for this. Maximum altitude so we can fly. And then we're going to enter into combat. Announce both of our attackers. Cast 1. 2, so 1 was enough. 2's icing on the cake. And boom, 24 damage. Flying. Unexpected. Holy moly, people. Wizard Strike. Oh hey, let's put some disclaimers out here. These are just 2 games. Very small sample. We've drawn, I think, above average in both. Haven't needed to mulligan. 2 mana, a turn 2 options with some removal. Yep, we'll keep this. I don't know why we decided to show red. Maybe makes them think twice about putting up a 1 or 2 mana creature. I don't know. Alright, let's see how he reacts to Electromancer. Simic colors so far. Merfolk deck looks like we got here. Our Dragonauts. And I'm sure he won't just eat up. Yep, so we got a 2 free damage in, we'll take it. So next turn we've got some fun already. We can pop out a Cinder Wind. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a base. Alright. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 13 damage next turn. We draw another mana. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got 21. That's however if he doesn't block, which he will, of course. Alright, Lava Coil. Interesting. So he's kind of wait a turn and I think the plan is to, in fact, clear up the board a little bit here. Alright, not necessarily an ideal turn. We might as well, right? We might as well cast this. So we've got lethal next turn. Huge deal for us. Leaving with 1 mana, so he doesn't have a counter. 2 green mana, no counters. Puts in a speaker. Alright, so I believe we've got this game wrapped up here for us. We will not block. You coming in, and kind of wanted to do Run Amok. Why wasn't I able to... Oh, I don't have... Yeah, let's do this one. Entrance. And we got it. Alright. Merfolk, no folk. That's what I'm saying. Fun times. I think if we see some board clear removal against us, that'll probably do some significant damage. Because we do need a couple creatures down for some synergy. Oh yeah, as you've seen, even with 2 creatures, depending on which 2, you can still pump out a significant turn 3, turn 4. Alright, opening hand. 3 mana and opt, Cinder Wind, some removal. Yep, we'll keep this. So we'll enable our turn 1 opt if we want to. Yeah, we'll go for, yeah, that works too. I'll take the charge course. Don't really want to cast Chart a Course. Although, maybe why not? Yep. Alright, we will drop an island here, I think. Let's see how he reacts to our Electromancer. Alright, that's nice to see. Still don't know what kind of... I mean, obviously it was Zero's colors. Maybe we'll see a Deputy Detention come in. Alright, return to hand. Don't need a second one of you right now. They are legendary. Wee Dragonauts is a much better play there. Pop you out. And our play is Dragonauts. End our turn. Alright, not a huge deal. We've got a Lava Coil next turn if we need to. Alright, so we will in fact do that. And we will swing in for 3. Alright, so next turn we can have a little bit of explosiveness. We can do a Cinder Wind followed by a Wizard Lightning followed by a Run Amok. I think that might be lethal, right? Remember, for every spell, Dragonauts is worth an additional 2. So it's 2 extra spells, so it's 4, so he's worth 5 damage for 2 spells. Is he just going to end his turn? Okay. Beamsplitter, we can really have some fun here. Just end it. Counterspell, yes. I think so. Nope, lets it through. Settle the wreckage maybe though, huh? Maybe he didn't have a settle the wreckage. Nope, he did not. Huh. So we got faked out there, ladies and gentlemen. That was great. That was great, although if we don't see a board wipe, only cast an instant or sorcery spell, okay. So if that's all he does, this is going to be an interesting turn for us. Hey, we could just test it to test it, right? Let's test it to test it. Yep, let's go ahead and take care of you. Oh, I can't test it because it has to go on an attacking creature. And that's for us. Thank you, Skogan. Now, there's no way that we should have been able to have that board, keep it up into round, well, we're in 6 there. So, I think any deck would be able, any competitive deck would be able to take control at that point with that limited opposition. All right, Kevin 2019. Opening hand is a keeper. Turn 2 Beamsplitter, turn 1 opt, or turn 2 Lava Coil option if we see a board come in. Alright, nothing to worry. Let's go ahead and if he's a competent player, he knows exactly what we have in our hand right now. Alright, so we got a vampire deck, it looks like. Chart a course for some more early game draw. Do I need a second one? Because it really can't hurt. So let's in fact take care of, oops, sorry about that folks. Take care of our threat. Life on us. Alright, so let's in fact do a Beamsplitter, play lightning, and we will chart course. I think we drop a altitude here, so we can always jumpstart if needed. Let's see if we have a Mortify come in. I doubt we see final payment. Nope, we'll just get some buffs. We'll take that damage. So we would sure like to see a Lava Coil. Let's see if we can get one here. Well, we do not. Can go Wizard Lightning. Clean that up a little bit. Drop a Mage down. And we'll swing in for the 2. I doubt he blocks it. He does not. get our mana, we'll cast our Dragonauts. And at this point, I think the plan is to hold, obviously we're not going to attack this turn, but to hold the op for the following turn. I've got 5 mana, so even if I get the other wizard, I should... I know we got a blocker in the sky. Didn't necessarily need a mana here. Let's get an opt going. Lava Coil, nice. Clear you up. I think we do what we can this turn. Discard the land, submit. I don't have to discard a second card. And miss it by a little bit here, but we flexed a little bit. Probably should have waited a turn. Maybe just spent all of our gas, although he has no flyers. So this might be able to finish it for us if we draw something castable. We do. Perfect. We just go in with our Dragonauts, or do we make him block both? Let's make him block both. One of them's still going to live. Oh, beautiful. What a finish. What a finish. Yeah, if we would have waited one more turn to combo that spell in with the rest of our cards, we would have gotten it, but that was alright. That was a great finish. We'll take that kind of a loss. It's good top deck. Squeeze it out a little bit. TR. Alright. 3 mana, options on 2, option on further for 2 and 3. We'll keep this opening hand. 1 cost Lava Coils on turn 3 is nice. We'll show blue in hopes that he does play some creatures down. River Sneak. Not much of a threat yet. So I think I'm just gonna pop my Electromancer out. Merfolk deck. If we can speed past, we should be alright here. Yep, so I think we're going to be double Lava Coiling here. Nothing bashful with that. Alright, so that bought us a little bit of time. Would have been much nicer to combo that in having my Cinder win out or somebody else, but that was getting to be a nasty board for us. Building up mana. Yeah, we'll still be doing a little ping damage here. It's a shame that wasn't a Wee Dragonauts, and then I could have cast the Cinder Mage out, or the Cinder Wind for the following turn. So we're taking 7 damage here. So we are dead next turn. Don't think this is really going to allow us to do it. But we can have some time. I'll finish a little bit short here, but that's alright. Good game, my friend. Almost had it. Missed it by 1. The Merfolk deck came on nice and strong against us. And we even drew into 2 of our creature removals with our Lava Coils. Still couldn't keep up. Alright, Nikolai 6/7. 3 mana, 2 colors. Turn 2 removal. Turn 3 Dragonauts. Turn 4 Adeliz with a maximum altitude on a potential turn 2 drop. We'll keep this. Good curve out through 4. I'd like to get a option for turn 2 here though. A Beamsplitter would be perfect. Actually, it's what we would want. The Beamsplitter Mage on this draw. Do not get it. Don't have any other spell. Nothing to do. Alright, so here our Dragonauts will go out. Alright, so we can Lava Coil this. 1, 2, 3, nope. We'll save everything for the following turn. For the synergy with our Cinder Wind. If we draw another mana, that would make things even better. Beamsplitter Mage would be nice. Another mana, okay. So, we can cast 2 additional abilities here. It's not even really a full turn. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 base, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'd miss it by 2 damage if we cast this turn. So instead, we'll just go with partial damage turn. Do not need another mana at this point. Alright, so he's going to gain some life. Let's see if he uses it to draw. He does not. I wonder if he's holding a Settle the Wreckage. Oh, he's going to end his turn holding 4 mana, isn't he? And he does. We can maybe bluff out something here. But I picked the right one, right? I think I picked the right one here. We are just going to attack with 1. Looks like he's probably got it. He's just going to take the damage. I could have killed him if I would have cast that with it. Oh well. Live and learn. Now he could wipe the whole board. He does. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. No real point in casting the lightning off right now. It wouldn't do us too much more good. So we'll save it. Not much to do here. I'm sure he'll draw his 2. Or draw his 1, spend 2. Yep, he does. Alright, let's get rid of... really don't matter as much. Let's throw you out there. Okay. Here comes a binding. Alright. We'll have to let that go through. Let's go Cinderwind. Nice. We got it. And I believe we'll be able to finish the game now. Yep, it will take you. Got 2 left, so each of these are worth more than that. Alright, that was a close one. Would still like to know if he was sitting on that settle the record or not. Either way, we could have used a lightning for lethal that turn, to at least show the lethal threat. Which could have been why he didn't settle the wreckage. And we'll never know. But onward and upward, Mr. Lion Lewis. Good game, sir. 4 mana with a 2 and a 3 play. Yeah, we'll keep this. Hopefully we don't draw into lands. 4 mana can keep us healthy. Yeah, we will opt. Another altitude. Do we need that really right now? No. Mana we don't need either, but we did get a Beamsplitter, which is nice, the second one at least. Alright, so... will not attack. Interesting. No blocks. Pick up another mana, so it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. I think we hold back and we don't attack. See if we can draw and do something else useful next turn. So here we'll finally be able to test our theory on Beamsplitter Mage. I'm sure it's not such a theory and I can just Google it and find an answer, but we'll find out right now. If any spells can trigger or can chain between 2 of them to a 3rd creature. Yes, please attack. Perfect. Pass. No blocks. Pass. And we drew a land, which we did not need. Alright. Let's just test this regardless. I'll target you. I'll target you. Cannot get it to a 3rd creature. Okay, that's alright. We'll cast it a second time here. Discard an island. And I think we've got this. Yep. Just by 1. Nice turn 5 combo there. Let's do a couple more. I don't know if there's any target cards that we would be looking to remove at this point. We've gotten a lot of use out of everything. I mean, Chart the Course could come to mind. Ops could be something for remove for better, but we're getting use out of both of them. think we've got a good mix of our 4 wizards. You could argue to drop a Lava Coil and maybe add an additional Wizard Lightning. Chart a course. Yeah, we'll keep you. Why not? So let's in fact get out our Electromancer to improve the efficiency of our spellcasting here. So we've got a free mana which we'll use. Pop out our Cinderwind. And we'll swing for 4. So you got a final payment. Mortify incoming maybe. Bloodletter, okay. Alright, let's drop our... So we have 2 mana, we can get off a coil. Yep, let's do that. And we will do you. And we will do you. And we'll coil. Takes 8. Did not pull into a Kaya's Wrath if you had one, so we get that win. Alright. Having some fun with the deck, ladies and gentlemen. Having some fun. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So far, I'd say we ain't broke. I like to run into some more meta decks, however. So we're on the draw. We have a chance of getting something on 2. We'll keep this. Another Mofolk deck, huh? Lava Coil would be nice. Don't get it. We're taking a little bit of extra damage than we would like to this early on. We do want the 4th mana, I think. Yeah. Alright. Not doing the best yet. So we've he's got this one because we do not have lethal this next turn. I can block 2 of this. Did not need another mana there. Let's go 4, 8. Yeah, so we've got lethal. He's got lethal. Nothing we can do. All right, good game. Take that loss. We're 7-3 right now, I think. Probably somewhere around 15 games tonight, maybe 15 to 20 games. make some adjustments afterwards. Alright. Decent opening hand, only 2 mana, unfortunately. But we do have an option on turn 2, so we'll keep this. That comes in tap, so we will put out our mage. Dragonauts would be nice. Actually, a mana would be nice. Electromancer. Threat. I guess the exile effect only works on death and not on damage. Could have probably just popped the mage on that instead. Take care of him. Swing 2 of our own. Nice timing on a Lava Coil, I'd say. At this point, I think a Cinder Wind. Risk factor. We're going to take the damage here. Do we have the game on this turn? I think we do, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, we got this. Cast you. Next, attack, everything, yep. And that's game. Alright. Turn 4 combo that was. For 18 damage. The thing I really like about this deck is that it's not centered around, yes, it's centered around more synergy than any combo. Because you can have, like we just saw in that combination there, we didn't have either our Dragonauts or our Cinder Wind out there. Yet the Electromancer and Beamsplitter was enough to give us 19 damage on, or 18 damage on turn 4. Opening hand, turn 2 play, turn 2 options, 3 mana, we'll keep this. Of course, we'd much rather be on the play, but that's okay. Charter Course could be a card we maybe substitute out. It's been helpful. There's no doubt about it. And I don't really have my eyes set on anything. Mono blue, huh? So we'll save our coil to see if he gets anything with an obsession on it. Let's see, he's holding a counter. Looks like he is. We would have been better off with the 2 mana counter that gives one of his creatures a +1/+1. That should be a substitution, Soldier. Earth. Solid Earth. Oh, there we go, folks. Well, it took us a little bit. draw. Go ahead and counter the Charter Course. He's thinking about it. Nope, he just opts instead. I don't think we played too many mono blues with this deck, maybe just a handful. And if I had to say anything, we're probably close to a 50%. I don't think either have shown a significant advantage, either deck. I think not getting our creatures out, so counter spells and removal is definitely our weakness. And we have to discard here. Maximum altitude being a pretty decent discard, since we still get to use it. He's sitting on 3 mana now. Shall we test? Let's test. Yep, he's still got one. We don't really need another mana at this point. Especially not a red. Let's try and get the Electromancer out. See what he comes up with into this. Alright, Wizard's Retort. Alright, let's try this again. That time it sticks. And let's see if we can stick another. Not impactful since we were not able to cast anything anyway. We're kind of thinking ahead with a Wizard Lightning and a Lava Coil. He does have both of his Storm Tamers, so we can counter both of them with just 2 mana. That's definitely to his benefit. We'll just have to take all this damage. Looks like he's probably trying for a Yin to come out, which would be nice, so we could kill it with a coil. No. Interesting. So let's indeed bring out a Dragonauts. Did he draw a counterspell last round? Looks like he might have. He did. Okay. Let's see. Yep, let's do this. I probably should have just done a lightning and saved that for the Jin. I mean, he's got 2 Storm Tamers. He might as well sacrifice one. Save the creature. Or dive down works as well. We'll hit for our 4 damage. So let's see what he comes to battlefield with. Alright, so we'll make him sacrifice a Storm Tamer and his mana. We will do the same. Let's draw a little bit here. 2 mana we don't need. Let's save the island for a potential maximum altitude. If we can draw into our Cinder Wind, I think we'll be in good shape. There's the Curious Obsession. I think we've got lethal. As long as nothing too much changes on the board. Alright. So I think our plan is to see if he... Nope, I need the mana. Let's see if he's holding a counterspell. Looks like he is. Nice play there, friend. I think we're dead. Alright, we'll be able to chum block and see what happens here. We'll lose our Dragonauts. And we'll lose our Electromancer. So we only get to keep our Mage open. Yep, so at least you will survive. Alright, this doesn't help us very much. And that is good game, friend. Alright. Eight and 4 at the moment. Let's go, wizard deck. deck of Gandalfs. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a 1, 2, 3 curve. Show a little bit of blue early game. We got green coming in with an elf. Alright, so we've got some ramp on the other side. Green stompy, something along those lines. We will keep you. Next turn Dragonauts, following turn Dragonauts as it stands right now. Steel Leaf Champion, Jade Light Ranger. Okay, not an ideal one for him. Hold back, of course. He's got the attack, kill a flyer, or a fight card. Yep. Take the damage. And I guess I probably should have just played the opt and attacked it in, but we'll save it for play this turn. If we get another land, that is. Alright, Wizard Lightning's not a bad play. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll start with an opt. A coil. Yeah, we can synergize that next turn. And we will also get rid of you. Damage. So if we would have cast that lightning strike up top, it would have been game. Okie pokey. Well, nice to see the animation before we end the game. All right, it's a good game. Working out okay. Actually use that card in some of my decks. It's a nice one. Alright, we'll do 2 more games, see how we end up here to make it an even 15 on the night with the deck. We'll do a quick discussion afterwards on the cards and any potential suggestions or upgrades. Twisted Paradox. Opening hand's a bit slow, but we do have a turn 1 opt and a turn 2 option with some draw built into it, so we will... I think we'll pay for this. Doesn't really matter, he's got nothing that he can really do right now. A second Beamsplitter, huh? I almost want the third mana instead of the second Beamsplitter. Yes, I think so. That's a perfect card to curve out with as well. Let's get our mage out first. Possible cash down territory. Comes in with the branch walker, okay. Probably would have been in your best interest to keep that card, my friend. Give it 2 life, pop out a Dragonauts. Not attack. What are you? You control... Alright. Got a mana, so do we hold off for one more turn here? I think we do. Do some math real quick, okay? So we got a 3 base. If we cast this, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, we're looking at 13 damage, so we don't have it. Don't necessarily need another mana for next turn. So now we've definitely got lethal next turn. He pays. Something's happening here. Oh, sorry, pal. It's not going to save you this game. It's a weak. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, this turns out to be here. We can actually do another... Alright, so that was a very, very heavy turn 5. And that's 14 games, so we'll do one more here. Quick little 15 game session. And again, part of the best part about this deck is they're quick. I love aggro decks because you're in and out on games. You have a pretty good idea if you lost or won early on. We'll keep this. Hello, Slava the Great. Shine's welcome, alright. And we don't need a third one of you, really. Although it's a very nice combo if we do get a third. pop out our mage. Actually, probably been better off with the Electromancer. Alright, so he doesn't have a play. Interesting. Charter Course was very tempting there to see if we can get our third mana for our Dragonauts next round, but I'm feeling pretty lucky. Even if I don't, we've got a Lava Coil play. Alright, so I think the play here is to pay the 2 right. And bring out our Wee Dragonauts. I think this could be pretty good damage for us. Alright, if we have a jump start, that'd be ideal. He's above Lava Coil range now. Trample, and it is trample. Okay, so they both get trample, so we're going to do this. We got 3. So we'll start with... Actually, if anything, this saves us 1 damage. Let's figure out what this math is going to be. 2... It's not going to be lethal, but it'll be pretty good. Oh, that's a shame. We should have done our chart the course. That would have not been enough. We'll see, somehow gives himself a lifelink. This is pretty much over. Oh, look at what he does. Look at what he does. And we do 18 damage. So let's start off with you. Alright, we'll discard Dragonauts. We will cast... No, we don't want to cast. Darn. We'll do another Chart the Course for another 1 spell. Do we get it? And we do not. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we're short. Alright, so we'll take that last one as a loss for the night, finishing through our 15 games. We are 10-5, so 66%, not too bad. Granted, we were playing in League de Jank tonight, so, you know, have we not played... Oh, we haven't won 50 games, never mind. So let's get back into the deck here for a quick minute and review things. So Again, 3 maximum altitudes, 4 ops, 3 chart a course, 4 lava coils, 4 run amoks, 2 sure strikes, 4 Beamsplitter Mages, 4 Goblin Electromancers, 3 Wizard Lightnings, 3 Cinder Winds, 4 Dragonauts, and what we got? 16, 19, 22 lands. I think we're okay in lands since we're topping out really on 3 mana combo turns. I guess one could argue could even take a 1 land reduction, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we're happy with 22. From a cards, you can make the argument to do 1 less Lava Coil and 1 more Wizard's Lightning. A little bit more flexibility on where the damage can go, a little bit less impact with the amount of damage we can do. I think I'm happy with 3 of the Cinder Winds, since they are legendary. Having a second one in hand is kind of a dead card, but dead cards tend to feed a chart a course and also our maximum altitude jumpstart casts. You know, maximum altitudes are great. I could argue a fourth one in this deck. You know, we've got 8 creatures on the ground. So anyway, I don't think we're going to make... I think the only thing that we may do, and I think I need a wild card for it, would be this. But other than that small change, maybe to run 1 more Wizard's Lightning and 1 less Lava Coil might be the only thing I argue. Charter Course can maybe go down to 2. Maybe another Sure Strike in there for some combo turns, but we're happy. We'll keep it the way it is right now, and we're happy that you were able to stop by here tonight. Hopefully, if you were here with us for all 15 games, you found some enjoyment in it. If you have any comments or feedback or something you'd like us to do a little bit better, differently, or take a slightly angled approach to something, we're more than happy to do so. Let us know, and the feedback and constructive criticism is extremely appreciated. So thanks again, everybody. This is MaxxPowered Gaming. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and we'll catch you another time with our Wizard Strike deck tech tuning and testing.